Hello, my dear students. I am going to start something about for class 10. That is solving of any simultaneous equation with two variable simultaneous equation. First of all, about the cross multiplication. How to solve different types of simultaneous equation in two variables by using the cross multiplication method. Let us take one example first of all. Say a1x plus b1y plus c1 equals 0 and a2x plus b2y plus c2 equal to 0. Say, by applying cross multiplication rule, how to solve this one? So, if we are given solve this equation by applying cross multiplication rule. So, by applying cross multiplication rule, in 1 and 2, then we have, so first of all, x by something equal to y by something equal to 1 by something, and if we note the coefficient of x, coefficient of y, constant term, and coefficient of x again. So this one we can say that 1 for constant term. The coefficient of x will be coefficient of x, coefficient of y, constant term, and coefficient of x once again. So the coefficient of x will be a1, a2, coefficient of y, b1, b2, constant term c1, c2, and coefficient of x once again supposed to repeat. Whenever we write just below x, then we should omit the coefficient of x, then multiply in between coefficient of y and constant term, then b1, c2 minus c1, b2. So this into this minus this into this. Cross way we have to, and we should start our multiplication from left to right. b1 c2 minus c1 b2. Then y by, which we have to omit the coefficient y, then c1 a2 minus a1 c2. Then whenever we write there below 1, then we have to omit the coefficient of constant term, then in between the coefficient of x and y we have to cross. That is a1 b2 minus b2 b1 a2. Then comparing first and last, we can find the value of x. Therefore, the value of x will be b1 c2 minus c1 b2 divided by a1 b2 minus b1 a2, and y equal to c1 a2 minus a1 c2 divided by a1 b2 minus b1 a2. So this way we can find the value of x and y. So these two are called general form of simultaneous or two-variable simultaneous equation. By applying the cross multiplication method, we can find the value of x and y this way. So by applying cross multiplication rule in 1 and 2, this and this one, then we have. So first of all, we have to make one table. So the coefficient of x a1, a2, coefficient of y b1, b2, and the constant term is c1, c2. So coefficient of x, coefficient of y, constant term, and we have to repeat the coefficient of x once again. Then, if we want to write below x, then we have to omit the coefficient of x. In between coefficient of y and constant term, we have to cross. So b1 c2 minus c1 b2, b1 c2 minus c1 b2. Then for y, we have to omit the coefficient of y. In between constant term and coefficient of x, we have to cross multiply. Then c1 a2 minus a1 c2, and 1 by, we have to omit the constant term, that line, and in between the coefficient of x and coefficient of y, we have to cross. So a1 b2 minus b1 a2. So if we want to compare first and last, then we can find the value of x. This one, it will go up. So x equal to this by this. And similarly, if we want to compare middle one and last one, then we can find the value of y in this way. So this one, it will go up and this will be down. So finally, this the value of x and y in this way we can find it. Let us take one example. So solve this one by cross multiplication rule set. Twice x plus thrice y plus 5 equals 0 set, and one more equation, that is 3x minus twice y plus y equals 0. If we want to solve this one by applying the cross multiplication rule, then we can write it this way, so 1 and 2. Then by applying the cross multiplication rule in 1 and 2, then we have so first of all, we x by something equal to y by something equal to 1 by something. Then let us note down the coefficient of x, coefficient of y, and constant term. Say the coefficient of x, coefficient of y, constant term, and coefficient of x once again. So the coefficient of x from these two, 2, 3. Then coefficient of y, 3 minus 2, 3 minus 2. Then 5, 1, it will be constant term, 5, 1. And coefficient of x, it will be once again supposed to repeat here. And if we want to solve this one by applying cross multiplication rule in 1 and 2, then we have x by something, y by something, and 1 by something. Now, what will be the something value that we can find? Let us omit the coefficient of x first. 3 ones are 3 minus. This minus will come from the formula. Then 5 minus 2. 5 and into minus 2 is minus 10. So it will be minus 10 now. By applying cross, 3 1 are 3. Then 5 into minus 2 is minus 10. So middle minus it will come from the formula, this one, from their given values. So then upon y, if we below y, what can write? So in between constant term and coefficient of x, 5 3s are 15 minus 2 are the 2. So similarly, below 1, if we want to write something, then it will be, we have to omit the coefficient of constant term. That is, constant term we have to omit, then in between coefficient of x and coefficient of y we have to cross. So 2 into minus 2 equal to minus 4, minus 5th is a 9. So 2 into minus 2 is minus 4. And in between this product, there will be one minus come from the formula. So 3 is a 9. So then what is the value of this one? So x by minus minus plus 3 plus 10 equal to 13. And y by 15 minus 2 equal to 13 once again. And that will be minus 13 say. So 13, all the terms if we can multiply by 13, then it will be x by 1, 1 by y by 1 and say minus 1 by 1. Because all the values if we want to multiply by 13, then 13 can remove from each one. Then finally the value of x will be this equal to this one and this one. If you want to compare first and last, then the value of x will be minus 1 as well as the value of y also will be minus 1. Therefore, x equal to minus 1 and y also will be minus 1. So this is the solution of these two equations. So for our verification whether this solution is correct or incorrect, then for our verification any one equation, if we want to take its left side, say it is twice x plus twice x plus 3y plus 5, say, let us substitute the value of x and y here. Then 2 into minus 1 plus 3 into minus 1 plus 5, say. Then it will be minus 2 minus 3 plus 5. So it will be minus 5 plus 5 equal to 0, which is equal to RSS. Therefore, this solution it will satisfy the first equation. Similarly, we can show this one also. So if the solution, the roots of this equation will satisfy any one of this equation, definitely it will be correct. So once again, let us see from the beginning. If we have given any two simultaneous equation, so first of all we have to write this one, and right hand side will be always 0. Then by applying the cross multiplication rule in 1 and 2, then we have x by something, y by something, and z by something. Sorry, 1 by something. Then first of all we have to make one table by applying the this one, the coefficient of x first. Here 2, 3, 2, 3, coefficient of x. Then coefficient of y 3 minus 2, 3 minus 2, and constant term 5, 1, 5, 1. So coefficient of x it will repeat 2, 3. So below x. So we should omit the coefficient of x first. Then in between coefficient of y and constant term 3, 1 the 3 minus of minus 10, because 5 to the minus 10. So then below y it will be 5 to the 15, 15 minus 2, 15 minus 2. Then below 1 we have to omit this. In between these 2 and this one we have to multiply. So 2 into minus 2 is minus 4 and minus 3 is 9. So it will be minus 13. This is plus 13. This will also be plus 13. All the values we can multiply. 13, or we have to divide the denominator also by 13. Then 13 can remove. Finally it will be x by 1, y by 1 and 1 by minus 1, that is minus 1 by 1. So if we want to compare after simplification, the value of x will be minus 1, again the value of y also will be minus 1. So for if we want to check, if we want to verify, then for checking, let us take the left hand side of equation 1. So that is twice x plus 3y plus 5. So value of x and y both one is minus 1 minus 1. So substitute the value of x and value of y here. Then simplify, minus 2 minus 3 will be, and this is plus 5. So minus 2 minus 3 minus 5 plus 5 is 0. So that is the right side. So hence verified. So if any one of these equations it will verify, then definitely it is the correct solution. So let us take one more example of the same types of equations by applying cross multiplication rule. Solve the following equation: x plus y plus 5 equals 0 and x minus y plus 3 equals 0 set. Then this one relation number 1 and this is relation number 2. Then by applying cross multiplication rule in 1 and 2, then we have by applying cross multiplication rule in 1 and 2, then we have x by something equal to y by something equal to 1 by something. Say. Then the coefficient of x, first of all, coefficient of x, coefficient of y, constant term, once again coefficient of x, suppose we repeat it. So the coefficient of x is what? Is the table. The coefficient of x is 1, 1, 1, 1. Then coefficient of y 1 minus 1. Then constant term 5, 3, and coefficient of x is repeat once again. If we want to write below x, then it will be 1, 3 is 3, then minus 5 into minus 1 is minus 5. So minus minus plus 5. Then below y it will be, we have to omit the coefficient of y, then 5 was the 5, 5 was the 5, 3 was the 3. This middle minus will come from the formula. Then below 1 if you want to write, then it will be 1 into minus 1 equal to minus 1 set, and in between these two minus 1 once again. So it will be minus 2. So then x by 8, 3 plus 5 is 8. Then y by 2, and this will be minus 2. So each and every term, this denominator, we can divide by 2, 2, 2. So let us divide it by 2, then it will be x by 4, then it will be y by 1, and 1 by minus 1 say. If we want to compare first and last, then it will be x equal to minus 4. So we can say that x equal to minus 4 and y equal to, if we want to compare this first one and last one, then y equal to minus 1. So it will be minus 1 then. So for the multiplication, let us take the left hand side one. So left hand side one is x plus y plus 5. So the value of x is minus 4 and value of y also minus 1, it is 5. So it will be minus 5 plus 5 equals 0. That is our solution is correct. So in this way, by applying cross multiplication, we can solve this. So let us try to solve the same equation. So let us solve this one by using cross multiplication rule. So the number 1, here we have 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 equal to 0. So let us use u plus v. 1 by x equal to u and 1 by y equal to v plus 1 equal to 0. This is the relation number 1 set. Assuming 1 by x equal to u and 1 by y equal to v and 1 will remain same. Then next one it will be twice u. It is twice 2 by x and 3 by y plus 5 equal to 0. So let us use 1 by x equal to u twice u times v plus 5 equal to 0. Assuming 1 by x equal to u and 1 by y equal to v plus 5 equal to remain same. So this one relation number 2 set. So now by applying cross multiplication rule in 1 and 2, then we have by applying cross multiplication rule in 1 and 2, then we have u, v, 1 and u again. So coefficient of u 1, 2, 1, 2. V coefficient of v 1 minus 3, 1 minus 3. Constant term 1, 5, 1, 5. And coefficient of u once again, so 1 by 2. Now if we want to cross multiply, then this 1 5 are omitting coefficient of u, 1 5 are 5 minus 1 3, 1 into minus 3 is minus 3, minus plus 3. Then again below v, omitting coefficient of v, 1 2 are 2 minus 1 5 are 5. Then omitting this constant term, then it will be 1 into minus 3 equal to minus 3. Then this into this minus 2. So finally it will be u by 8, 5 plus 3. Then v by minus 3 and 1 by minus 5c. Now comparing first and last, we will get u equal to 8 divided by minus 5. That is, it will be minus 8 by 5, and v equal to this, it will go minus 3 by minus 5, minus cancel, so it will be 3 by 5 only. Then the value of x will be x equal to 1 by u, so replacing that we will get x equal to minus 5 by 8 and y equal to reciprocal of this 5 by 3. So the value of x is minus 5 by 8 and value of y will be 5 by 3 only. So let us verify this equation. For the verification, let us take any one of these equations first of all, its left hand side. So left hand side of 1 is equal to 1 by x plus 1 by y plus 1 c. Then this one we have to assume as x equal to this minus 5 by 8, so its reciprocal will be 8 by minus 5, that is minus 8 by 5, and 1 by y will be 3 by 5. 1 by y will be 3 by 5 plus 1. Then what is the LCM here? LCM is 5 set, and minus 8 plus 3, 5 on the 5. So finally it will be 3 plus 5 is 8, so minus 8 plus 8 it will be 0 and 5 it will be 0. That is, this equation, this value, it will satisfy this. So one thing we're supposed to mention here, assuming say 1 by x equal to u and 1 by y equal to v here, then in this case also assuming 1 by x equal to u and 1 by y equal to v, that was supposed to write here also. Then in this way, this types of equation we can solve by using cross multiplication methods. So once again, let us see from the beginning. Here we have given this one and this one. These are two equations, two simultaneous equations. So let us take the first one and assume 1 by x replaced by u and 1 by y replaced by v. That will be u plus v, one will remain same. So assuming 1 by x equal to u and 1 by equal to v. Similarly from the second equation also 1 by x replaced by u and 1 by y replaced by v, and 5 will remain same. So then 1 by x in place of 1 by x suppose write u, and in place of 1 by y suppose write v. So this is the second equation, this is the first equation. So in terms of u and v we will cross multiply. So by applying the cross multiplication rule in 1 and 2, then we have u by this, v by this, and 1 by this. How can I write? So first of all we have to write the coefficient of u, coefficient of v, and constant term, again the coefficient of u once again. So then below u what can I write? First of all, omitting the coefficient of u, 1 5 is 5, minus of minus 3, so it will be plus 3, so finally it will be 8. Then in between this constant term and u, 1 2 is 2 minus 5, 2 minus 5, and here the for 1 into minus is minus 3, this into this minus 2. So finally it will be 5 plus 3 8, then 5 minus 2 minus 3, minus 3 minus 2 minus 5. So now the value of u will be minus 8 divided by 5, v equal to 3 by 5. Then taking the reciprocal, u is nothing but 1 by x. So taking the reciprocal, x equal to this one and y equal to this one. So if with these two values, if we want to substitute any one of this equation, let us take the first equation and replace the value of x, this one, and value of y, this one. Then let us simplify. We will get the right hand side equal to 0. That is equal to RHS. Right hand side of the first equation, this one. So since right hand side is 0 only, that's why our solution is correct. Let us take one more different other method, substitution or elimination method. Say method of elimination or elimination method. Elimination method. So let us take one example of any equation. Let us take one more example for the method of elimination. Say twice x plus 3y plus 1 equals 0. And three x minus 2y plus 5 equals 0. This one is one number and this one is two numbers. That is elimination method. Elimination method. So 1 multiplied by 3 minus 2 multiplied by 2 plus. 1 multiplied by 3, it will be 3 to the 6x, then plus 3 3 the 9y, then 3 1 the 3. That one can write to the right side, so it will be then minus 3, the right side. Then if we multiply 2 by 2, then it will be 3 to the 6x, then 2 to the 4y, this 5 will go right side, then 5 to the 10, to the minus 10. So now let us subtract it. This x will plus minus will cancel, minus minus plus, so it will be 13 by 1, and here it will be minus minus plus, so 10 minus 3 is here it will be plus 7. Then what will be the value of y? Value of y will be 7 divided by 13. 7 divided by 13. Then if we want to implies number 1 say substituting the value of y in 1 say, then it will be substituting the value of y in 1 say, then it will be twice x plus 3y. Y means 7 by 13. And right side, say it is 1 given here, so plus 1 equal to 0. Then we cannot cut it. It will be twice x. 3 7s are 21. 3 7s are 21 divided by 13, and plus 1 will be here equal to 0. Then the value of x will be twice x equal to the right side it will be minus 21 divided by 13, and it is minus 1. This will be minus 1, it will be minus 21 by 13. So let us take the LCM now. LCM will be 13 here. It is 21, 13, 1 are 13. So finally it will be 3 plus 1, 4, 2 plus 1, 3, minus. Both one is minus, so they are addition also minus. So 3 plus 1, 4. 2 plus 1, 3, minus 3, right? It's 34 divided by 13. So this is say twice x. This will be x. This 2 will come down. Multiply by 2. Cut it by 2. It will be 17. So the value of x will be minus 17 by 13. Therefore, required solution is required solution is the value of x equal to minus 17 by 13 and the value of y equal to 7 by 13. 7 by 13. So let us see whether our solution is correct or wrong. So till this solution is over. So for our verification, let us see. So let us use the right upper corner for the verification. Twice x plus 3y equal supposed to be minus 1. Then what is the x? X equal to minus 17 by 13. Minus 17 by 13. And the value of y is 7 by 13 only. Then for the further simplification, it will be minus 34 by 13. 13 is the LCM set. Then it will be plus 21. Then if we subtract 21 from there, then it will be 3 and it will be 1. Since minus sign is given, so it will be minus 1. By 13, then 30, it is minus 1. And which is given on the right side. So this one is fact. So in this way we can find the elimination methods. Let us check this method once again through this problem. So if we have given two simultaneous equations, we should write it in this way. So if we multiply this one number, this one 2 say, to make the coefficient of x same, then we have to multiply 1 by 3, then 2, number 2 by 2. So let us multiply 1 into 3 and 2 into 2. Then 2 3s are 6, 3 3s are 9, 3 1s are 3. Since we have written on the right side, so this plus 1 it will be to the right side, it will be minus. So minus, after multiplication by 3, it will be minus 3 only. So similarly, in the same way, if we multiply the second equation by 2, then 3 2s are to be 6, then 2 2s are 4, then 2 5s are 10, 10 will be right side, will be minus 10. So now let us subtract it, minus 10. Since no sign is given, so it will be minus plus minus. 6x minus x, it will be 0, no need to write. minus minus it will be plus 4. 9 plus 4 equal to 13y. Then minus minus it will be plus. So from plus 10 if we subtract 3 then it will be 7. So finally y equal to 7 by 13. So to get the value of y, to get the value of x, let us substitute the value of y in one step. So twice x, 3 into value of y plus 1. So it will be then 3 7 21 by 13. This is plus 1. And x then twice x equal to this 13. Whenever it will go to the right side, it will minus 1 also to the right side minus. Take the LCM 13, so minus 21. Then this into this it will minus 13. Finally it will minus 34. And these two will come down. So 2 and 34 we can cut. Then 17 by 13. That is finally the value of x will be minus 17 by 13. So the required solution is x equal to x equal to minus 17 by 13 and y equal to 7 by 13. So this is the solution of this parallel equation. Then whether this equation is correct, solution is correct or not, then we have to verify it. So for the verification part, in the workout price also we can show it. So let us take the left hand side of this one. So this must say then the value of x and y you can substitute here. Then 1 if we take to the right side minus 1. So our target is we have to show the sum of these two supposed to be minus 1. So value of x this much, value of y this much. Then let us simplify it. So 13 will come down at the LCM. So 2 into minus 7 minus 34. 3 7 21. And this 34 from if we subtract 21 then we'll get 13 suppose. Then since bigger one is negative, so it is negative. 13 cut. So finally it will be minus 1 only, which is given on the right hand side. So verification is correct. So in this way we can find the solution of this pair of simultaneous equation by the method of elimination. So thank you for other methods I will discuss next class. Thank you.